o atleta do Vasta Gama e também o Santi. Vamos ver quem vai ser o segundo, o terceiro, aliás.
Hey guys, my name is Santi. I'm a 15-year-old triathlete from Spain, and today is the day I've been training for. It's race day. So you're probably wondering why I'm shirtless. I've just finished the bike session to activate well for my race this afternoon. I'm racing a sprint triathlon in Portugal, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I've just left everything in transition. I'm getting ready to race now. Here's my stuff. I've got everything ready. I've got the shoes mounted onto the bicycle and I'm looking forward to race. There's no wetsuit for this race, so it's a bit sad, but it is what it is and I'm really looking forward to it.
¡Vamos, Santi!
¡Vamos, campeón! ¡Vamos, vamos! ¡Vamos, campeón! ¡Vamos, guapo! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos, campeón! ¡Venga, vamos! ¡Te queda poco! ¡Vamos!
Vamos ver quem vai ser o segundo, o terceiro, aliás. E daqui fica uma sensação que...
Yo creo que más de uno. Bueno, que lo vi yo. Y el grupo de la bici estaban tres empanados, estaban a 8. Le ha recortado al segundo, le ha recortado la carrera, le ha recortado. Sí, pero ahí tiene.
So I just finished my race. It went super well. I'm here at the finish line and I'll go into the details a bit later when I get home. But yeah, super good race, very fun.
Dizia Sérgio Pereira para entregar os prémios aos cadetes masculinos. Em terceiro lugar, Santiago Juárez, atleta individual. Em segundo lugar, Samir Sandoval, do CCB de Lagos. Terceiro lugar, a vencedora faz a interação municipal da categoria. E os vencedores, Santiago Juárez, Samir Sandoval e Salomão Castellito. o digníssimo presidente da...
Aqui é ninguém mais, o altar agradece, a lua já foi e veio, meu amor não aparece.
Me puedo imaginar haciendo los colores de hecho.
Por outro lado, os facilitavam em locais próprios.
Tiene un coche, Manolo.
O senhor que tanto sabe, o senhor que tanto sabe, responda uma coisa pouca, responda uma coisa pouca. O meu amor, ia ter com o meu amor, onde quer que ele estivesse, onde quer que ele estivesse.
So we just finished here in Tavira, Portugal. I finished my triathlon. I did really well, but I will talk to you guys a bit more about how I did tomorrow, because right now I'm out and I can't really process everything that just happened. But I can tell you guys this, it was a crazy race. It ended in a sprint finish for 3rd place overall. It was insane. I ran some really good times that I'm really happy with, and I'll talk to you guys more about it tomorrow. So this is the river we actually swam on, but right now it's low tide, and when we swam it was high tide. But yeah, you can see that when it's low tide, it's impossible to swim. Okay, so it's the day after the race. I've had some time to reflect on my performance, and overall, I'm super happy with how I did. I'm gonna tell you guys quickly how I placed. So I came 3rd overall, which is amazing, and I came 1st in my age group of 16 to 19 years old. I'm only 15, but at the end of this year I turned 16, so I was in that age group. So I was really happy with my swim. I would say I swam pretty much first pack, because there were 2 guys in front, and then there was kind of like a group of 4, and then a group of 3, and then there was me. So I came 6th out the water, and after the turnaround buoy, I started pushing a lot more, because I knew that if I wouldn't make this swim group, then for the bike I would be alone. So I pushed a lot. I think I was swimming at like on that I was swimming maybe like 122 per 100, which is pretty fast open water for me. And yeah, I swam a minute faster than what I swam last year at this exact race, which is amazing. So something that maybe wasn't so good for my swim, I think everything was pretty good, but something that wasn't as good was maybe my positioning, I would say. I didn't have the best positioning, and I wouldn't take the best lines. So if I were to change something, I'd probably do more sighting, and I guess practice that more, because you can get really tired from sighting. So I tried, if I could do something, that's what I would work on. Coming out of the swim and going into transition 1, I was running pretty fast and I slipped. So on the turn, it was super slippery, and I slipped. I fell on my hip, and like even right now, my hip is not my hip, my glute, sorry, and it's still it's bothering me. And at the time, because I was like warmed up and everything, I didn't really feel the pain. But as the race progressed, towards the end of the bike, I started feeling it a bit more, and also as soon as I started my run, I started feeling my glute. But I managed to push through, and yeah. So for the bike, I'm extremely happy with my performance. A mistake I made last year was putting my shoes on too early. So I didn't get enough speed to put on my shoes, and because of that, I missed the group. But this year was completely different. I got some speed. I was pushing maybe like 380, 350 watts for the first like 3 minutes maybe. I was pushing hard, and because I was pushing so hard at the start, I managed to catch 3 people in front of me, and then a group of 4 guys formed, and I was with that group for the rest of the bike. It was also pretty windy, but I think the group, I would say it worked pretty well. We took our pulls, maybe it wasn't so equal, and some people weren't pushing as hard on the front as they should have, but I think overall it was a good bike. It was in 31 minutes for 20k, but like the 20% of the course was cobbles. So for example, on the U-turn point, the last maybe 800 meters is cobbles, and also leaving transition 1 and entering transition 2 is all complete cobbles. I actually fell on one of the cobbles coming coming back from the bike. So it was 2 laps. On the second lap I was coming in to T2, and it was a pretty tight turn and my back wheel slipped and I didn't fall onto the ground because luckily I was able to get both of my feet out of the shoes before that. So because I knew the cobbles were approaching to go into transition 2, so I took my feet out of my shoes really early, and I thought this was really smart because the people who were in my group didn't do that. So they were taking their feet out of their shoes in the cobbles, which was a lot harder. So I was really happy with that. And yeah, I mean, that fall I lost a bit of time and it took me a while to get back on my bicycle, but I mean, it's okay, nothing really happened and I could still push. So for the run, it was a 3-loop course. So when I was cycling with 3 guys, and I was actually running with one of the guys who I was in the cycling group with. So I was pretty much behind him the whole run, if I'm being honest. It was 3 loops. I did 2 loops with him at around, I think it was around 3:30 pace, around that. There's also a pretty big hill. Well, it's not super big, but it's a long hill, maybe 400, 500 meters of like, it's not super steep, but of course it slows you down and gets your heart rate up. But I was behind him the whole time, and I felt pretty strong, to be honest. Like there was one aid station where you can get water, so I would get water and just pour it over myself because it was super hot. But yeah, I would follow him. I would follow him for the first 2 loops, and then at the start of the second loop, he started pushing like pretty hard, and I distanced myself, and I knew that if I couldn't get him, then that's my 3rd place overall gone. So I kept him in my sights. He was maybe around 40 meters in front of me, and we finished the hill. I saw him turn in. Maybe he had a 7-8 second gap, and on the downhill I could still see him, and it didn't look like he was pushing. So I knew this is my moment. And on the downhill I started, boom! I was pushing really hard, and I was overtaking lots of people. Well, like, because it's 3 loops, so the people who cycled slower than they had just got on the course, but I was passing them super fast, and the sprint finish was insane. I'm gonna show you guys some videos, but wow, man, it was insane. The last 200 meters was just full gas. It was, no, not even 200, maybe 400 meters was full gas. It was crazy, man. And in the end, I did manage to catch him, which was amazing. I'll show you guys a video. The sprint finish, like, because it's a turn. You turn left, and then you go straight for a bit, and then you turn right. So he took the left corner on the first turn. He took the left corner, and I was right behind him. And then he took the outside on the second corner, and I went through the inside. I went flying, man. It was amazing. It was great. So that landed me 3rd overall. Okay, so I'll tell you guys my times now. So I swam in 11:42, 750 meters. I'm not sure if that's correct because I'm pretty sure the time only goes off once you enter T1, but it's something around there. That's still pretty good. A minute faster than last year, which is amazing. Transition 1, 43 seconds. So, I mean, it's okay. After the fall, I was a bit like in another world. I couldn't really think. Cycling, 31 minutes. It's pretty solid, especially with 20% of the course being cobbles. I would say it's pretty good, and the timing chip starts as soon as you leave T2. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty solid. I'm really happy with that. T2, 33 seconds, a lot faster, and my 5K, 17:02. So the course is a bit short, if I'm being honest. So I don't think I'll take this as my 5K personal best, but I think I'm really happy with how I raced, especially with the conditions and everything that happened throughout the race. And it was a really tough race, man. But I'm really happy I was able to push well and I guess stick to it and mentally fight. So I think that's a really big takeaway, and it shows me that I'm still in this, and I'm really excited for my next races. But I think this race is a really good eye-opener, and it shows me how much I've improved and how much work I've put in, and how much of the work is being shown, I guess. I think in this race all the work was being shown. I went full gas. Actually, my max heart rate from what my watch says, is only 187 BPM. I don't know if that's correct, but yeah, it was super tough and it was such a good race. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me for a race. I'm really happy with my performance. Let me show you guys so this is the 3rd overall. And then this is the 1st place in my age group. So yeah, thank you guys a lot for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me for this racing weekend, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and see you guys in the next video. I also want to quickly say well done to everyone who participated. It was a really fun race and the conditions were really tough, so getting through the whole course was tough, so well done to everyone.